Well, thank you guys so much. Here we are in the family interview area, BioLife Plasma Services. And what a group we have with us answering our phones. Oh my goodness, it's the Seven Rivers region. They're a little loud. Isn't that great? We encourage that. The Seven Rivers region chapter of credit unions. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, thank you for being here. We're going to put you to work, we promise. Apparently, you already have been working. We already have had 7 calls come in. Since Mr. Popular came to see us, Addison is here. Addison and Mom Tanya from Waukon, Iowa. Grandpa and Grandma are here, too. Hi, Grandpa and Grandma. And Abigail's here, too.
Yep, she's
You
right
brought
over
most
there.
of the family. Thanks for coming up from Waukon, Iowa this
No
morning.
problem. Thanks for having us.
This is not the first time you guys have made a trip to La Crosse, is it?
No, it has not.
Do you think you could ever keep track of how many trips that you've made to Gunderson Health System?
No, it's way too many to count.
Tanya, can we go back and start the story?
Yep.
Can we start Addison's story? Okay, right from the beginning.
Addison was diagnosed with spina bifida when he was still in his womb in December of 2000 by an ultrasound at our local clinic in Waukon. We were sent up here to see Dr. Peck, who took care of everything that we needed along with the neonatal team when he was born April 17th of 2000 by a C-section.
When you heard the news, it was right around Christmas, wasn't it?
It was December 22nd.
Okay.
We had our ultrasound. By the 28th, we were up here with his diagnoses, and the team worked with us, and our family was all involved, making sure that we had the support we needed. It was a very stressful Christmas that year, but we got started on the right foot by coming up here for our services.
From what I can tell, you got a strong support team.
Yeah, we do.
Excellent. So then what happened? Where are we at now? We're in April?
April 2017, he was born, or yeah, April 17th of 2000. After he was born, he was taken right off for surgery. Dr. Sullivan and the neurosurgery team closed his lesion on his back and placed a shunt right after birth. And he was in the NICU for about a month up here. And after that, we've had many other surgeries. I think we're up to 16 maybe by now.
You know, when you can't keep track of surgeries, that tells you something.
Yeah.
How was it? Were you scared to death when you brought a newborn home? Just bringing a newborn home,
Yeah, it was.
and then on top of some of the other complications,
Yep.
how'd you guys do?
We did good. His dad was very supportive, and again, our family was the key role in that, helping us take care of him, because I was in school full-time as a nursing student, and
Of course
his
you were.
dad was working full-time as much as he could with everything that was going on, so it takes a village to raise a child.
And congratulations, you graduated.
Yep, graduated, went on,
LPN, now an RN.
and yep,
Okay.
and then
Hey, Addison, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. Is this just an unusual way to start a Friday for you?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of? Okay. You doing good? You feel okay?
Yeah, I feel okay.
Okay. So we were talking about some camps that I didn't even know existed, and Children's Miracle Network helped out a little bit about that. Can you tell us about that camp?
Well, Spirit Camp, it's a small camp in Maple Lake, Minnesota, and it's basically just a camp for kids with spina bifida. It houses about 60, wasn't it?
yep, 60.
What do you guys do at that kind of camp?
Well, there's a whole list of things.
Well, give me one. Pick one.
Some of them are fishing, swimming, pontooning. They have campfires every single night.
Do they teach you how to bait a hook, or did you already know that?
And they don't. They kind of do.
No, yeah, because, doing the worm thing. So this was a camp that you got to be a kid
Yeah.
for a whole week in the summer. And, Mom, did you do a little relaxing during that week?
Yeah, that's kind of our time just to kind of relax a little bit and take
Okay.
some time to do things that we want to do, and gives him some time to be with kids that have his same abilities, because in our community we don't have a lot of kids that are spina bifida wheelchair. So, but it helps we have some up in this area that we socialize with some sled hockey stuff that we just started. So
Sled hockey, where's that?
that is at the Green Island Ice Arena. It just started this
Really?
October. It's kids and some adults with disabilities that have started a team with some help from actually Dr. Winterstein here at Gunderson got it started with some of it.
She
So
did.
it's been pretty awesome.
So there's a winter sport you don't have to have snow for.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I'm all for that one. And it's here in La Crosse. Wow.
Yep.
Every family we talk to, it seems like we learn something new.
Yep.
We learn, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals does a lot with food vouchers, a lot with gas vouchers, and then we find out about these camps that we didn't know about. And we find out about Green Island right down the road.
Right down
I mean,
the
you
road
could
from
almost
here.
throw a football down there from here,
We
from
didn't
the
realize
lobby.
it was right there until we MapQuested it.
So were you here last night for that?
Yep.
Okay, so what do you do there?
Well, you get into a sled and then.
You get into a sled. So
Yes.
did you get out of your wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay. So can you kind of give us a little idea what the sled
Well,
looks like?
The pucks or the sticks that you use, they're about the size of or the length of my arm. Or, yeah. Then you hold it like that.
Okay. You hold it out from you. Okay.
Hold it out and then propel yourself with both hands. Push back.
Okay.
It's got like 2 blades or 3 blades underneath your bucket seat.
Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? That is so cool. So you can go do your sport.
Yeah.
You like to do that? You're a sporting kind of guy, aren't you?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so what's happening for you? You're a junior?
Yep.
Okay. Mom's, look at her look. Like, we know next year you're going to be a senior.
Yep.
And then we're, that little vein on the side of our head's popping here. So what you going to do after high school?
I may go to. I think I'm going to college for something in the computer programming field.
Okay. So then next year you may take a few of those pre-college prep
Yes.
classes?
Yes,
Okay.
I may.
Okay. So what are you thinking about with computers? What's your passion? What's your interest? Programming?
Yeah, programming is.
Okay. At least he didn't say video games. Okay.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, were you waiting for that? We were all waiting for that. Okay, so how many times do you make a trip up to La Crosse for your care? Where are you at?
Right now we're at about once a month
Okay.
for either seeing Dr. Randall in pediatrics department or somebody in orthodontics now because we got braces, or who else? Orthotics for the leg braces, or
Addison, do you get tired of
Nutritionists.
coming to the doctor?
I'm just used to it. So.
You're used to it? So that's your new normal, isn't it?
Yep.
Some families, they come once a year for sports physicals, or they come maybe twice a year because somebody ended up with an ear infection. And, that happens, that's their normal. But when you guys are here once a month and it's just what you do, that tells us something.
Yep.
People are at home, and already the phones are ringing because we were going to put a goal of 5. Well, we're at 8. So we're going to do more than that. We are. We're going to ask for more calls at 781-1477, 1-800-853-6889. We don't want people to call when they're driving. We want them to pull
Yes,
over
please
and call and give us a pledge, and the generosity is unbelievable. And Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, again, they helped you.
Yep, they helped us with gas and meal vouchers when he was in the NICU. They've paid for his spirit camp sessions for, I think it's 4 summers now. They paid for his registration to go to a National Spina Bifida conference in Indianapolis in 2012.
And I asked you if you learned anything from that conference, and you said a little, and you said a lot.
Yep, the kids,
Okay.
they go to like a kids camp. They do activities with them and help them
Because you have fun
socialize.
at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you should. That's good. So people are sitting at home. What are you going to tell them if they're trying to make the decision to make the call with a pledge for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals? What do you tell them?
Please pledge because it helps our kids out greatly. It stays here in our local community in the tri-state area, and it's greatly appreciated.
Well, I think that's just probably a really great way to end this. You want to add anything else? Is there anybody you want to thank? You guys think of somebody you want to thank? You want to thank any of your doctors?
Gunderson Care, they've all been awesome. We started with Dr. Nowak, and she has since retired and moved on, and we've had a few neurosurgeons that have moved on, but they've all been great. It's been the best care we could ever ask for.
You're a great guy.
Yeah.
I
Thanks.
really enjoyed meeting you. You go easy on your family, okay?
Okay.
All right? Okay. Good job. All right, we're taking your calls at 781-1477. A pleasure meeting you.
Thank
A pleasure
you.
meeting your mom and dad over there. You doing okay, Grandma? Okay. All right, good. We appreciate you guys sticking so tight together. It's all part of a family. The Children's Miracle
is.
Network Radiothon, a part of the La Crosse Radio Group.